So in Canada, 3 million people have said they've seen UFOs. 1 in 5 people in the world believe aliens walk among us. So it's quite prevalent of this belief that aliens really do exist. Question is, do aliens exist? Let's dive into it. Let's kind of view what secular writers have to say about aliens and UFOs. We're dealing with multi-dimensional paraphysical phenomena, which is largely indigenous to planet Earth. Human beings are under the control of a strange force that bends them to absurd ways, forcing them to play a role in a bizarre game of deception. One theory which can no longer be taken very seriously is that UFOs are interstellar spaceships. I'm going to stop right there because Arthur C. Clarke stands out because he's the author of the book, The End of Childhood. Inside that book, they actually made a sci-fi channel, actually made a movie based on his novel, but the aliens that show up, they look like devils or demons. And within the book, it says that these aliens have been observing mankind for, thousands and thousands of years. And all of a sudden, a spaceship shows up, appears in the sky, and they manifest themselves. They come in peace, and they tell mankind, what some of your myths and some of your legends, some of your religions said, that we're devils, we're aliens from another galaxy. We come in peace. So this is kind of type of programming and different things that's prepping mankind and desensitizing them once these demonic beings and Satan himself begin to really manifest themselves upon the earth. Let's move on. There seems to be no evidence yet that any of these craft or beings originate from outer space. So it's letting you know again, Gordon Creighton's letting you know again that there's no evidence that these beings or these crafts originate from outer space. So it's definitely indigenous. So one has to ask themselves how these beings are able to adjust to Earth's atmosphere. They're able to breathe and other things and all. Those are questions that you have to ask yourself. A large part of the available UFO literature is closely linked with mysticism and the metaphysical. It deals with the subjects like mental telepathy, automatic handwriting, invisible entities, as well as phenomena like poltergeists or ghost manifestations, possession. Many of the UFO reports now being published in popular press recount alleged incidents that are strikingly similar to demonic possession and psychic phenomena. So you have people who channel these spirits, these extraterrestrial spirits, the Phoenicians, the Palladians, and they come up with all these different messages and all. You don't really physically see them. You don't have them going on Larry King's show or showing up at Fox News or CNN News and somebody holding an interview with these beings, but they channel these messages through these human host, and it's connected with the occult. So this kind of confirms what Lynn Katanu is saying about this phenomena. But the UFO phenomena simply does not behave like extraterrestrial visitors. It actually molds itself in the order to fit a given culture. So it fits in within a given culture. So again, these things, demons are liars. They're going to manifest themselves in ways that appear to their prey to deceive them. So the true nature of aliens and UFOs are based upon the occult. UFO behaviors is more akin to magic than to physics, as we know. The modern UFO knots and the demons of past days are probably identical. The UFO manifestations seem to be, by and large, merely minor variations of age-old demological phenomena. A working knowledge of the occult science is indispensable to UFO investigation. Studies of flying saucer cults repeatedly show that they are part of a larger occult social work. The medical examination to which abductees are said to be subject, often accompanied by sadistic sexual manipulation, is reminiscent of medieval tales of the encounters with demons. It makes no sense in sophisticated or technical framework any intelligent being equipped with scientific marvels that UFOs possess would be in a position to achieve any of these alleged scientific objectives in a short time and with a fewer risk. So medieval times is well documented that these demonic spirits would show up and have sex with human beings. Succubus being a female demon spirit that would have sex with men. Incubus would come and have sex. So this correlates with how these aliens come and they sexually manipulate their abductees is similar to medieval times with the incubus and succubus. This symbolic display seen by abductees is identical with the type of initiation ritual or astral voyage that is embedded in the occult traditions of every culture. The structure of abduction stories is identical to that of occult initiation rituals. The UFO beings of today belong to the same class of manifestation as the occult entities that are described in centuries past. So look at 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. It says, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light." So when we look at Strong's Concordance, how they define transformed is to transfigure or to disguise. So these beings can change themselves, their appearance, anything that they want to in order to deceive mankind. In his book, The Secret Teachers of All Ages, famous Freemason philosopher and occultist Manly P. Hall had this to say. He says, "The majority of modern mediumistic apparitions are the elemental creatures masquerading through bodies composed of thought substance supplied by the very person of desiring to behold these wraths of discarnate beings." So here is Manly P. Hall. He's stating that these beings can masquerade themselves as the anything.